Hey everyone, my name is Kyle and today I'm going to be making a brief update video showing you guys all the new Blu-rays and Funko Pops I've recently purchased. I know you guys are always more invested whenever I make Blu-ray videos, and I understand my previous video was my complete Blu-ray collection. That said, I always love to please you guys because you're my audience. And definitely Blu-ray videos get a lot of views, so that's always a lot of fun. But whenever I pick up new Blu-rays, I always feel implored to just share them. So obviously I'm going to be talking about my Funko Pops and Blu-rays, and at the end of the video I'm going to be making a couple of special announcements for future videos, so stay tuned for the end. Starting off with Funko Pops, we have British Secret Agent 007, of course known as James Bond. He was and still is one of my all-time favorite film characters. I've loved growing up watching every single James Bond film. I can't wait for the next one. Also, again, stay tuned for the end because I'll be talking about something related to 007, but I just thought this thing was just like the cutest thing ever, despite the fact that he is holding the Walter PPK silencer. This is definitely the Sean Connery version of James Bond, definitely my favorite actor to play James Bond, and just my favorite James Bond in general. And the second Funko Pop I got is 11 from Stranger Things. I'm sure you guys know that I truly love that show. I love Season 1 and Season 2, except for Episode 7. That I wasn't really a fan of that one, but just the show in general, I think, is fantastic. It definitely got me back into the swing of watching TV shows again. I really think Netflix does a great job with their television programs. It's just, their movies are, just, we don't need to talk about that. But anyways, I thought this Funko Pop was really cool. I saw the Funko Pop for 11 in Season 2, but that's really just her with the 80s style hair, and she's not really doing much. But with this one, you get so much texture. There's, all the dirt and stuff on her forehead. And the design of the Eggo's logo, it's so tiny, but it's so well done. It's so well illustrated. And, I mean, just 11 having Eggos, it's just one of the quirks that just made Season 1 work. And now we're moving on to the Blu-rays. I have 5 of them. Not an insane amount, but definitely ones I want to be talking about. We're going to be going in alphabetical order as always, starting off with Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange. I am finally happy to have this film because it is so different and bizarre and just, what a crazy ride. But I'm glad I finally have just A Clockwork Orange, because every time I've gone to basically any store, no matter what it's called, I have always seen this in a triple pack with 2001: A Space Odyssey and The Shining. And as you guys know, I do not like one of the 3 movies in that triple feature, and I already own The Shining, so there was really no reason to pick that up because that would just be a waste of money. But I finally saw this for $5.99, and this is a little bit of a story time that I'm just going to input into this video. I usually don't do this, but this one I really want to talk about. So I went to Best Buy today, and obviously we're going to be talking about the other films I picked up, but they had a special edition of this movie, apparently. They didn't have any when I got there, but it was $17.99, and I saw this, and on the front cover it said $5.99. So I went to the cashier guy, and he wrote it up as $17.99. I was telling him, wait, what are you talking about? It's $5.99. It says so on the front here. And he's like, nah, it's $17.99. Despite the fact that he was looking at the back of it instead of the front. And it took convincing from another person for him to change the price to $5.99. Despite the fact that there were 2 other copies of A Clockwork Orange, both of which said $5.99 on the front. So, unless someone decided to just rip $5.99 off of the bargain bin and put it onto here, that's ridiculous. It's amazing how long it took to get this guy to just change the price. But I saved $12 on it, which is really nice. I mean, from the original price he put on there. The next movie up is Disney Pixar's Coco. I just saw this movie for the first time 5 days ago. This is one of those movies I sadly missed in theaters. I have no idea why. That being said, though, guys, I absolutely loved this film. It was so beautiful, so touching. The story was incredible. I loved the message, and it made me cry. The ending of this movie, I was shedding tears. It really, really got to me. Next movie up is Misery in its collector's edition Shout Factory. The only other Shout Factory collector's edition movie I own is the original Carrie, which I think is fantastic. Misery is definitely a very good film. I haven't seen it in a couple years, and I definitely have been meaning to rewatch it for quite some time. And now that I finally have the Blu-ray, I will get the chance to, hopefully during the summer. I might talk about it. I have no idea at this point. I might wait if I'm still making videos in 2020 because I know the movie turns 30 that year. Who knows, I might do a special 30th anniversary review of it. But yeah, like I said, Misery is a very good film, and with these collector's editions, you know the extras are going to be amazing. And apparently there's new stuff. There's 4K restoration from the original film elements. I'm reading from the back here. There's a new interview with director Rob Reiner, and a new interview with special makeup effects artist Greg Nicotero? I don't want to butcher that name. But I recently started listening to commentaries, and there is an audio commentary with Rob Reiner, as well as screenwriter William Goldman, which I think is fantastic. Now, of all the Blu-rays I got, this is definitely the one that I was going for and the one I'm most proud of, and that is Thor Ragnarok in its exclusive Steelbook edition. Oh my god, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. This is the little, slip, and this is basically what you would see on the back of the regular Blu-ray, so it's not really that special, but I mean, it looks kind of cool. But on the back, there's Thor's helmet that he wears in the film, and I gotta say, the artwork for this steelbook is just so awesome. This is definitely one of the best steelbooks I have ever gotten, for sure. And we're gonna open this up. The code obviously is in here, but I'm not gonna give it to anybody because I plan on using it. We have the Blu-ray and DVD right here. And there's an image of Thor, and if I took the Blu-ray and DVD out, there is a picture of Hulk. Let me actually do that for you. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that really well, because it might be a little blurry. I have it on manual focus, but, I mean, that is just so cool. I absolutely love this steelbook, and I loved Thor Ragnarok. I apologize I did not get to review this movie at the time that I did. I wasn't ready to get back into doing movie reviews when this movie came out. That said, though, I do plan on rewatching this film because I don't have any classes tomorrow, so I might do a review for it. It'll probably be a spoiler-filled one because I'm pretty sure at this point everyone who watches my videos has seen the film. But I'll definitely put out a spoiler warning at the beginning of it. But I would like to talk about this movie because I thought it was just so much fun, and it will definitely be included in my top 10 movies of 2017 list. And finally, we have The Wolf of Wall Street, directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. I have not seen this movie since, I think, 2014. I didn't see it when it came out because, obviously, at the time I was too young. And, I mean, when I saw it, I was still under 17. Regardless, though, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it, but from what I remember, it was really good. Very entertaining, very crude, lots of language, lots of, sexual stuff in it, but definitely the kind of things that a teenager like myself would really dig. But I love Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he is a fantastic actor, and this is definitely one of his best performances. Jonah Hill's in it too. Guys, those are all the Blu-rays and Funko Pops I wanted to share with you. And now to talk about some announcements. Thank you very much for sticking to the end if you did. Anyways, let's get started talking about my top 10 list. I do apologize I did not get this list out prior to the Academy Awards. Even though we are now in the post-Academy Awards, I will still be bringing you guys my top 10 movies of 2017 lists, but I think it's going to be a top 15 because I saw some really good films last year, and I am looking forward to talking to you about all of them. And if you guys would like to see me review any of the films in the top 15 that I didn't, please leave me a comment on that video in the comment section below. Also, going back to James Bond, I have decided that I am going to be talking about every single James Bond movie in preparation for Bond 25, which is supposed to come out November 8th, 2019, which is next year. I can't believe it's that close. I can't believe it's been almost 3 years since Spectre came out. God, I don't like that movie. But prior to that, I would like to talk about all of the films. So if you really want to see them, please comment down in the comment section below because I really want to know from you guys if you're going to be invested in that series. But I love James Bond, and I really want to talk about all of the movies, so that's something I'm looking forward to. I also plan on talking about a lot of classic films over the summer. The one I'm most excited about discussing is the original Planet of the Apes, which turned 50 this April. I've been wanting to review that movie for you guys since I started this channel back in 2015. So this is definitely a video that is a long time coming, but I'm finally going to be meeting the rubber to the road and talking about it. Some of the other films I'm going to be talking about, and I did write these down, The Fugitive, War Games, School of Rock, that one I'm really looking forward to as well, Saving Private Ryan, The Truman Show, Rush Hour, as well as the Jurassic Park sequels, including The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. And the final thing I wanted to mention is, alongside Thor Ragnarok, I do plan on revisiting every single Marvel Cinematic Universe film in preparation for Avengers Infinity War. I know there is a lot of films I need to watch within the next month, but if you guys do really want it, then I will try to talk about as many of those films as I can. There are definitely some of the movies that I've reviewed. A couple of them are definitely really old, and I might like to just reshape it because, I'm obviously better at speaking to you guys now than I was back in late 2015, early 2016, so again, really, the choice is yours, guys, for a lot of these options. But look forward to my classic movie reviews coming this summer. I'm really looking forward to those, and I really hope you guys are as well. Anyways, thank you so much as always for watching. You guys really, just thank you so much for your endless love and support. Thanks, and stay tuned.